Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Todd Kessler to the sesh.
Today in the sesh, Todd Kessler. Recorded live at The Shed, a musicians club in Highland Park, Illinois.
I hear sirens, I smell jasmine in the air. Well, remember tonight, I'll meet you there. 4 months to September, and the sun has finally come to bring light to those so long in the dark. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I hear the wall coming down in the cheers of the crowd. I see the dust touch the sky in a billowing cloud. 4 months to September, and the flags are at half-mast. Let's hold on to this joy, it sadly may not last. Meet me on a May Day. Meet me on a May Day. Meet me on a May Day. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I hear whispers of revolution in the air. Well, remember tonight, I'll meet you there. Meet me on a May Day. Meet me on a May Day. Meet me on a May Day. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there. Thank you. You are young, stay that way, because someday you'll be a man. You are young, stay that way, because someday you'll be a man. So sit while you can, drink while you can, smoke while you can, because someday you'll be a man. You ain't got no bills to pay, you're gonna wish you stayed that way. Someday you'll be a man. You ain't got no bills to pay, you're gonna wish someday you'll be a man. So sleep while you can, drink while you can, smoke while you can, because someday you'll be a man. If there's one thing I could tell you, it'd be stay young while you can, because someday you'll be a man. So sleep while you can, drink while you can, smoke while you can, because someday you'll be a man. I said, sleep while you can, drink while you can, smoke while you can, because someday you'll be a man. If there's one thing I could tell you, it'd be stay young while you can, because someday you'll be a man. Thanks.
Of course, we know at this point that you appeared on The Voice, episode 3 of The Voice.
Season 3.
Season 3. That's
Season
the
3.
episode. I'm sorry, season 3. Thank
okay.
you. And tell us about that experience. I'm sure you get that question a lot. I mean, we know The Voice from watching it.
Right.
We see the
Start with-
final product, but
Start with whose team? Whose
I was
team?
on Team CeeLo.
Team CeeLo. Okay.
CeeLo, yeah.
So how'd that go?
It was great. He was really nice. Yeah, very down to earth. Surprisingly, you would think he's this like kind of out of this world personality, but behind the scenes, he's a really, I don't want to say normal guy, but he was really just down to earth and was really into mentoring us as artists, and had I learned so much from him and the other people on the show. So it was a great experience.
so you decided to audition for it. I mean,
I auditioned for season 2 first.
Okay.
I didn't watch season 1, and some friends of mine who watched it, they're like, you've got to try out for this show. They're like, it's like American Idol, but way better, which was good because I wasn't a fan of American Idol. That not saying that's a bad show, but it just wasn't my thing.
Wasn't your thing?
Yeah, and so they were telling me about this, and there were some reruns of season 1 on. And I had already decided, I was like, I'll give it a try, I'll audition. I signed up, and then I saw these reruns on TV. I said, I better check this out before I go audition, and it was really cool. They were playing their own instruments. In some cases, they were, these were artists who were already out there doing their thing and ended up on this show, as opposed to the American Idol thing, which was, getting really younger kids, people who maybe hadn't done much yet.
Right.
So it seemed like a really cool opportunity. So I tried out, and I got the call back, and then didn't make it after that. And then the auditions came back through Chicago the next year, and just went and waited in line again. And
we see it over many episodes at first, blind audition, right? That takes
it's a 5-day process.
Is it 5 days? Thanks. You're a mind reader too. You like reading my questions.
Well, I was there for 3 weeks, but
Yeah.
the auditions take place over 5 days.
Okay. So you're sitting, you're just waiting for your turn to walk up there.
Yeah, you find out. You don't find out what day you're going.
Mm-hmm.
They're like you're either day 1 or 2, or you're either day 3 or 4.
That would drive me
And
nuts.
so then
Yeah.
you get every night there was like a meeting, and they would read off the names of everyone that's going that day, and you don't know when you're going, but you have to be there at like 6 a.m. and then you're just waiting in this room, and it's.
It sounds great.
Well, yeah, I was really tired because I couldn't sleep the night before, so you're just in this room. I was so wired and just pacing and. Yeah.
So what's that moment like? You walk up,
Walking
you got
on
the
stage?
chairs. Yeah, you got the chairs.
Do I remember that?
Do you remember? See, it's funny. It's interesting that you say that, because I'm not sure that I would remember that. I would be so frightened.
I
Yeah,
think,
you're probably
Such
freaked
shock.
out.
I wouldn't even remember that moment.
little
I
freaked
would think
out.
that it'd probably be over in a second.
There are things I remember from it. I remember seeing CeeLo after he turned around.
Yeah, good.
That I definitely remember. It was just all very fuzzy. And
It happens so fast.
so fast, even though on stage it felt like it was taking a really long time, and then just they're talking to you for like 10 or 15 minutes afterwards, which they edit all that out. But I'm just like trying to like stay cool while they're all talking to me. I'm just like I feel like a deer in headlights. It's like you're talking to me.
Yeah, trying to register everything.
Blake Shelton and Adam Levine are talking to me.
Oh my gosh.
No, but it was cool. Yeah, I think if I just sat down and really tried to like retrieve those memories, they would probably come.
Who won that season?
I don't know.
Cassidy Pope.
Okay.
She's a country singer.
Blake.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So you had
She's-
Blake, CeeLo,
Christina
Aguilera was.
It was still like the original
Okay.
The original lineup.
coaches.
Do you
Those
have
people
do you have
that
a
went.
sense of who's going to go far? Do you have that much interaction with the other artists to know that?
The thing is, you don't really get a chance to see everyone sing.
Yeah.
There were definitely lots of jam sessions and jam circles and late night playing, and there were certain rooms in the hotel where you could practice, and so you maybe peek an ear in, or you sing for your roommate, or like doing the dress rehearsal on the actual stage. You're there with like maybe 3 other people, so you see the person that went before you and then after you. Mm-hmm. So I remember 2 of the people I got to see. One was Terry. He got second place. I remember seeing his dress rehearsal and thinking, first of all, what am I doing here? Because he's amazing. And then this other girl who was like a 4-chair turn and got pretty far too. So there's definitely a sense of who you see, but you don't get to see everybody. Right. So the guy that I became close with, who was the guy I battled and who ended up getting 3rd place and beating me, obviously. I didn't even meet him until after the blind auditions, and we were back for the battle rounds.
She's gone.
Wow.
Right.
I just watched that today. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of people, and like you're not necessarily interacting with everyone, just the way it works out. Heard you coming up the stairs to the attic as I waited with a bated breath. The memory's so clear to me still, though I traveled so far to forget. Want to lose myself in the city. I cut my hair thinking I could erase. Every woman I saw was Delilah. Every corner I would see your face. I wrote you a letter, but I never sent it out. I couldn't face it if you turned me down. So I keep it in my pocket right next to my heart. Now I am back to where I started. I went looking for the living saints. Thought if only I could bury the plague. But I found my heart was the leper, beyond healing with just my faith. In the ruins of that ancient city, I couldn't find what I sought. A holy war with myself I battled. My own demons had finally won. I wrote you a letter, but I never sent it out. I couldn't face it if you turned me down. So I keep it in my pocket right next to my heart. And now I am back to where I started. Back to where I started. I should have stayed here. Should have met you on the stairs. I'd have told you then not to marry him. I'm back now in the city we once shared, just praying that I'll find you here. If only I'd have sent the letter, could have followed through on my plan. As it is, I'm left here waiting. I am now the other man. I'm now the other man. I'm now the other man. Thanks. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. One more night to sing a song, see the light, dance along an empty floor I've come to know quite well. I've been lost underneath its spell. Just for now, bid to you farewell. Dig my heels in, do my best, try to forget all the rest. Remember my good intentions. Caught up in the whirlwind of, forgot about my faith in love to make the whole thing disappear. I've been lost, the fog's begun to clear. Just for now, patiently wait here. If every note is my last, light a fire, strike a match. Tomorrow comes, my voice is lost. At least I'll have had one more song. One more note, one more breath, one more go is all I get this time around. This time around. This time around. Thanks. It's called Only Love Is Real. One, two ships in the harbor, one, two lives to be lived. We rejoice, the one, two set sail, with no thought of the ship coming in. 1, 2 feet back on dry land, and I'm ready to go out again. I long for the salt in the air, giving me freedom, taking my care. Away we go, away we go. Oh, my sweet darling, I'll follow the shore and the key. Oh, I will find you if only love is real. Fought hurricanes and gales, mountains made of ice, our cathedrals in midair. But one, two ships to cross paths, 7 lifetimes we meet at last. Away we go. Away we go. Oh, my sweet darling, I'll follow the shore and the key. Oh, I will find you if only love is real. If only love is real. Thanks.
So talk a little bit about what you're doing now. What's your music today?
Well, today I'm currently working on a solo album. So, like you said, I have a band, Todd Kessler and the New Folk, and we released an album back in 2012 and some singles back in 2014, and have been working on some more songs. Not that recently. I'd say in 2014, 2015, we were really working on them, and then I had another kid, and my drummer he had a kid, and then our bass player moved. So things happen. But so
life happens.
So the new music by my band is kind of on hold for right now. So in the meantime, I had all these songs that I wasn't doing anything with, that were kind of a departure from the sound of the band, and more of a throwback to what I was doing before I started the band, which is kind of more singer-songwriter, Americana. And so that's currently what I'm working on right now. I was in Los Angeles in March, doing the basic tracking for that, and it's the producers are now putting their magical touches on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
when do you anticipate a release on that? Any idea? Good question.
Before 2018. Definitely before 2018. I struggled to put dates on that because I learned the hard way. My first 2 releases, never set a release date before the album's done,
Yeah.
and never
That's
book a release show before the album's done.
Sounds
Somehow
like
I had to
good
learn
advice.
that twice. And so now I'll let it be done, and then I'll figure it out.
Right.
And so, what are you?
We hope to be done by the end of the summer.
You're touring now to promote.
When it's done.
Okay.
When it's done and when it's out, I'll start touring regularly.
And when is that going to be?
Right. Yeah.
So these shows that you're doing,
I
these
just
shows
want to
that
see if we
you're
can
doing,
have you make that mistake for a
just
third
corner
time.
him, just corner
I'm
him.
not doing it again.
August 7th!
So, the music that you're playing now, is it from the upcoming
I
record,
mean, like
or
today here?
Well,
Or just in
today, or
general?
just in general.
Yeah, so I've been playing. When I've been playing shows, I've been doing a mix. So I've been doing some songs from the album I'm working on, and then some songs from my music with the band.
Okay.
He left his job in the city to go his own way. Put everything on hold, even family. His wife sits at home building the nursery. But for now it's just an idea. She's not getting any younger. Oh, the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones we love. He holds the weight of the world in his fingertips. Nerves get him every time, nails down to the quick. He taps all day, gets lost in the click, click, click. Waiting for inspiration, one day it will come. Oh, the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones. Oh, the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones we love. We find it to be easier, cover up with a smile. It's become more natural, they've been doing it a while. Try to find a compromise, silver lining a cloud. All the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones we love. They went and cashed out every cent of it. What good is money if you're not gonna spend it? Whatever it is that they need to tell themselves, to help them forget. There goes the retirement. All the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones. Oh, the things we do for love, the things we do for the ones we love. Thanks. Plant my feet where I am. I'm not going anywhere. I'm exactly where I should be. Empty rooms and whispered phrases. I've got pages and pages. Everyone the song that could have been. And I can't turn back now. I'm just starting out. Faded lines, a broken words. I see my life in reverse. We write the story we wanna read. 10 years ago, the doors were closing. This is the life I've chosen. I'm exactly where I should be. And I can't turn back now. I'm just starting out. In my past, I'd have only seen the what ifs and in betweens. Now I know that I wouldn't change a thing. 10 years ago, the doors were closing. This is the life I've chosen. I'm exactly where I should be, and I can't turn back now. I'm just starting out. And I can't turn back now. I'm just starting out. Yeah. Thanks.
Talk a little bit about the song Hallelujah. If you've been to our
Yeah.
Facebook page, if you haven't yet, please go. There's a video for that song, which is it's an awesome song, awesome video.
Thank you.
When was that song? When did you record that? That was obviously pre-voice.
That was, so that record we started in 2010 and we finished it in 2012. So when I went to The Voice, it was already done and we were doing the rollout. And actually, I had a release set for everything. We were doing, instead of a release show, we were doing a release residency at Shuba's.
Okay.
And then I got on the show, and I had to really figure out what to do because
Sort of put everything on hold.
I kind of had to put everything on hold because you don't know how long you're going to be there.
Right.
So this was August. The show didn't air until late September. So this is August where they're filming. And I had to cancel the first 2 nights of the residency because I was in LA.
I'm sorry,
and
guys. I'm on a TV show.
About it. So that was, we started that in 2010 and then it came out in 2012.
Okay. So has anybody here seen that video? Yeah. Okay. So you...
My mom's seen it.
Oh, yeah?
She's there.
Was that your mom? You have a very talented son. You know that, right? So you had dreads down to your...
Legs.
Right?
Yeah.
And you cut those during the video. You've got to see this. In the middle of the video, he starts cutting those dreads.
One take.
Well, it had to be one take.
One take.
Yeah, well,
So was that...
that makes sense.
How did that make you feel? Were you okay with that, or...
I'd like to comment on that.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She did not like my dreads at first.
At first.
And then when I cut them, she asked to keep one.
Okay. You have one.
And I have one in my drawer next to my bed, too.
Okay. It's funny because I have a few, and they're for sale. At that Kessler
we actually
dreads.
did. We actually brought in a few.
Yeah.
So.
God, I should have done that. No, and I
found
buried
them.
the rest. Felt appropriate.
So you cut those dreads.
Yeah.
And how did that feel? Because those dreads must have weighed 30 pounds.
You know, they look a lot heavier than they are.
I'm surprised your
And
neck
they
isn't out
are-
to here.
Yeah,
so
right.
they are heavy, but you don't realize it because it's
Right.
such a
'Cause
gradual
you're carrying
process.
them around.
So this is what I always tell people. Like the first week, I didn't have my dreads. Like doing the shoulder check in your car to change lanes like that. I hurt myself because I didn't realize that I was exerting so much force before.
Right.
Really, I remember the first time I was like, what the? But no, it was very much. It was a culmination. When I went into the studio in 2010 to record this album, I knew I was going to do a video for that song, and that I was going to cut my dreads in the video.
Yeah.
What was really weird is that very early on in the process, my producer at the time, Manny Sanchez, said, "You have to cut your hair when this is done." And I was like, "How did you know that? That's my plan." And so it was kind of like I had to wait 2 years to cut them. Mm-hmm. And so when the video finally came, I was very nervous, of course. But then when I started, you can't stop.
Right.
I can't just like cut off half my head and keep it. I guess I could. But, and it was just, the gravity of the situation I don't think really hit me until later in the day, when the adrenaline started to wear off and I started getting a little shaky.
Yeah.
Because it was 12 years of hair.
Wow.
Yeah.
And visually though, it's fascinating to watch. I don't know, maybe it's some weird little quirk I have or something, but I like to see. I like to watch guys cut their dreads off.
To preface the video, it goes back and forth between me with dreads and without, sometimes in like almost the same frame.
Right.
So I looked like Jesus, and then I didn't.
Right.
And then I did again. And
So
then
it was
I
a
didn't.
religious experience for
That's
him.
what it was.
I think that's what it was.
I guess.
Jeez, that disappeared.
Cheers.
All right, cheers to you. We appreciate you coming. Cheers to everybody
Thanks for
that's here
having
in the sesh. Todd Kessler, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Put me in the ground. They took my dreams and shot them down. My will is only stronger now. For now I have faith in things that have yet to take place. My voice it can't contain a fire in my chest, and I sing and I was born again when I learned the journey was in itself the end. And I have learned to fade the empty corners of the space of living every day like it's my last, and I sing and I open the door to see before me 20 more choices I could make. But I am not afraid, for I know whichever road I take, the end will be the end of me, and I sing I sing out hallelujah. I sing out. I sing out hallelujah. I sing out. I sing out hallelujah. Sing out. And I open the door to see before me 100 more choices I could make. But I am not afraid, for I know whichever road I take, the end will be the end of me, and I sing hallelujah. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
She had long golden hair and aquamarine eyes to dive into and swim for a dream. I pictured my hand on her waist and thought about the taste of the pomegranate lips, the pomegranate lips. Then walked today, they sat down for a bite. I ordered a double and I was done.